Hey guys, it's the big one, Bathurst. Rounds 1 and 2 of the New South Wales State Hillclimb Championship. So, got Chris over there. His car's packed up. My car's packed up. A bucket list track for me. Wanted to do this all my life. And we're about to drive 4.5, 5 hours out to Bathurst. Enjoy. There's currently no phone reception. I've been driving for 120 k's since leaving Greta, and the GPS has taken us this way that I've never been, which is awesome because I love an adventure. But I don't know if you can hear that guard scraping, but little laser doesn't like being loaded up. But yeah, so Spotify stopped playing in my ear. And we're pretty much just driving through all these mountains and canyons and stuff, and like it's unreal. Like the scenery out here is just beautiful. So I assumed we would have just sort of gone like along the highway to Mudgee and then sort of head south from there. Like that's what I thought was happening. But yeah, this is unreal out here. All back roads. So when I got on this road, so like the first road, it took us off, we went through Jerry's Plains, and then it sort of took us up a side street and then up another side street, and all of a sudden it said do not turn for 28 k's, and I was going, oh okay, 28 k's, righto. And then we turned onto another road and it's like continue for 14 k's, and then it's okay. Then we got on this road and it's like continue for 105 k's, and I'm like, all right, so we're not going on any highways. But yeah, just magical. Only complaint is that there's no phone reception because I want to listen to music. That guy waved. I should have waved. I've got to do the whole to every car now. Is my luck. We've been doing 100 k's an hour the whole time, like it's just been this big open road, and then all of a sudden I come up behind this van and I'm like, oh yeah, he's doing 80, whatever, it's all good, just chill back here. And then we come through this mountain pass that's all 25 k an hour corners where I could actually sort of let the car eat a little bit and have a little bit of fun, and no, I'm stuck behind him. Every time. It's like as soon as the road gets fun, I get stuck behind a learner or I get stuck behind a van that's got a trailer. I'm cursed, I'm telling ya. k's, so we're about halfway, roughly. And look, Chris caught up to me again. So I've just caught up to a car with a trailer towing a race car that I recognise. Little Hyundai XL, door numbers and whatnot on it. So I'm going to assume he's on his way to Bathurst as well. But plan to beat him there like I beat him at Ringwood last weekend. I'm going to beat him on the road in a minute. I'm going to fly past him. Because I'm still a child at heart, you see. Just come into Royalston. I honestly don't think I've ever been here before. This is all new. So yeah, pretty old school little town. There you go, sign just said 106 k's to Bathurst, so we're getting there. We're not far away now. So we're coming into Bathurst, about 10 k's out, I think last sign I saw was, and I've just seen Mount Panorama for the first time, so I don't know how well you'll see it, but once we get past this little rise, there it is. So yeah, again, I don't know if you'll see it on the TV or not, but I can see it clear as day now. And that's where we're heading, up the top of there to the campgrounds. So Maps has done its usual thing and like taken me some weird way. Instead of driving up on the circuit, we're coming up the back way. There was literally a sign that said authorised vehicles only or something, but that's alright, we'll just ignore that. definitely going for a couple of laps though. Well, not missing out on that. So we've come all the way up the top to a locked gate, and that's where we need to be, like just over here. So I don't know if we've just got to get out and go back around and come back up the track, or what the go is. Thanks, man. What a bum steer.
Bit unlucky, but that happens.
So yeah, I suppose we'll turn around and come back up the track. Righto, this is the way we're meant to go, onto the track. Now the speed limit around here is 60, which is, in my opinion, ridiculous. But we've got to assume some people can't drive. Get tourists and whatnot come here. So I get it. And see, this is the problem. I'm doing 50 and I'm catching the car in front. But yeah, so hopefully we don't get a locked gate up the top here now, which I don't think we're going to, because we watch cars come in. But yeah, I'm about to pull in our camping area and go check that out. So we've arrived. Chris has chose the camping spot. So here's a little humour for you. Everybody says about, oh, this guy's got tattoos, he thinks he's tough. Well, the funny thing about that is I know I'm tough, and this is how tough I am. This velo seat, I sat in that for 300 kilometres. What's the time? 2:17. We left at like, what, just before 10? So let's just call it 4.5 hours on the road, didn't get out of this seat. That's how tough I am. So just in case you're wondering, don't try me. Everything's set up and we're pretty comfortable for the night, I think, now. So unfortunately though, my car got filthy on the way through the roadworks. So we're going to drive down into town in the Patrol, and we're going to get some cleaner and groceries and stuff too, because man's got to eat, you know. I swear, if you turn left, we're not friends.
If I turn left?
Yeah, turn right.
We can't turn left.
Well, you can turn left.
You can't turn left because we didn't get to see the epic view from this way.
Well, there you go, we didn't see the epic view before.
See, look at that. Oh, that's all new. They've put all these bloody walkway in.
Oh, there is too.
Last time I was out here, they never had that there. And how's that for a view?
Are they all cameras? Are they lights?
They look like lights.
I think they're just lights. Yeah, that's a good view.
Usually stop off here. All this shit watering.
not bad. I actually never realised how much of a like how steep this was. I mean, I've been around here a few times, but not for a lot of years. But yeah, it's a fair climb. Like it's a decent, you know, it is actually a mountain. Like it's a big hill at the very least. Don't you think, Chris?
Oh yeah, it's definitely pretty steep considering when you watch the V8 supercars and stuff like that. It doesn't really show it. Doesn't do it justice in the cameras. So, but yeah, it is. Yeah, she's got a bit of a steepness to her.
Yeah, you definitely pick up some speed down here. So tomorrow I'll be racing back up this, so coming the other way.
Famous houses. You can only go there by invite only.
That's generally how it works, mate. I mean, people don't just rock up at your house and be like, "What up?"
You'd be amazed. You'd be amazed.
I'm coming over. I don't know you, but let's be friends. Only time I've ever rocked up at someone's house unannounced that I didn't know is like when my Harley broke down one time, and I had to I walked up this driveway. I'm like, "Hey, my bike's broken down out the front. Could I possibly leave it here?" And yeah, I got told absolutely no way. I want nothing to do with your kind. So I went to the next house and they were much nicer. Yeah, driving around the track, you definitely get a different perspective of it. Conrod drive-through.
You reckon we drive through the sand?
Mate, I've ended up in the sand many, many times on Forza Motorsport. I really should have practiced on Forza Motorsport, like with a very low power car, but I pretty much just figured, you know, I'll send it, it'll be right. Chris, get off the ripple strips. It's patrol. This guy's
I can't help it.
straight out the ripple strip around the bloody corner.
I can't help it. That's what happens when you're out of patrol. You just got to drive over everything.
All right, that's enough because we're turning right here.
No, we're not. We're turning left.
We're going for another lap.
Right, we're going down the straight.
Oh, we are. We're going down the straight. Oh god. Guy had a drone. Pull over. We're taking it. I really want a drone. If somebody is watching this video and agrees that I need to get a drone and wants to, you know, like sprinkle a little bit of money my way, I really want a drone and I can't afford one. Well, I can afford one, I just can't justify it. See, when you got X amount in the bank, X amount comes in every week, X amount goes out every week, and the numbers aren't really growing, but you know, you're spending more than what you're making, you can't buy a drone. All right, now we're pulling off the track. Good job, Chris.
I didn't crash. Good start.
Great start. Let's go to shops. I'm trying to make it. There we go. We've just pulled up at Super Cheap Auto. The kid's on the phone. Hey, buddy. Hey, Ev. let's see if this does me any favours, because the car's pretty bad, but I'm hoping that it'll be good enough. Anyway, next stop. We need some tarps, because it's supposed to rain and thunderstorm and all the other fun things. Come to Bunnings to buy a tarp, and he's looking for bloody wheels for a lawnmower. Some mighty fine lawnmowers though. Oh, these ones are electric, they catch fire. Pretty old place, Bathurst. Another public school. I love old buildings and architecture and whatnot, you know. It's fun fact is, when I was a kid, I actually decided that, you know, I thought I wanted to be an architect, and then someone said you got to finish school for that, and I was like, nah. We've done our shopping. Now we're heading back to the track Chris is going to cook us up a feed.
Yes.
Master mechanic, master chef.
Some nice steaks.
He's a good man. But yeah, we're just coming towards the track now, so I thought I'd turn this on. Now, Panorama. What are you doing, Chris?
Going the wrong way, obviously.
He pulls on and he just goes this way, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? You're going the wrong way. That's alright, because I'll be racing this way on Sunday, so. So I believe that we start somewhere here, or maybe just behind, on Sunday. Come up. There's kangaroos. Yeah, there's kangaroos in there. That was pretty cool. But yeah, so we climb the hill, and I mean, this is pretty steep. So with some luck, I'm going to hit 100 k's an hour before I dive into this corner. I'm going to dive in nice and deep and end up somewhere over there in the wall. Not in the wall, but near the wall. Like scrub my mirror, just here somewhere. Possibly. And then it's just gonna be flat stick all through here. Yeah, this is very steep. And then I imagine this is gonna be a little bit like on the brakes back into second gear. Chris, the road's over there.
Yeah, but we need to see the awesome view again.
See the awesome view.
Yeah, I love this view.
He loves this view.
How good is that?
It's not bad.
I'm definitely getting photos.
So it's come the time of day where we're going to jack up the car and change the wheels over, get ready for tomorrow. But somebody left the jack at home.
No comment.
I've literally just rung my Mrs. Taylor and says, hey, can you go and have a look in the garage, because this is doing my head in. I haven't got the jack here, and I swear, like I packed everything in the garage. But no, we took it out at your house, didn't we, Chris?
No.
Yes.
You know what? I think I kicked it when I was actually loading up the bunch of the car stuff last night.
That's all right, because you forgot it. You can go and find us a jack. I think that seems fair, don't you?
I don't need to find a jack. We just use the old pumpy.
The bottle jack, eh?
Yeah, the old bottle jack, man. That'll get the job done. Just find some flat ground.
Yeah, nah. You can do that. I'm going to sit down and watch you. Alright, it's probably the last one for tonight. We've got the car sorted. So that's all ready for tomorrow morning. And my head chef slash mechanic over here, what do we got, Chris?
We got some nice steaks, and we're gonna have steak and eggs for dinner.
So I'm gonna put this down and eat some steak and eggs now, and I'll see you guys in the morning.
It's like 7 AM. All I can hear is race cars. Gonna be a good day.
I'm in the lineup for scrutineering, and it's a mile long. It goes all the way down there and around the corner, and then sort of over there, and then back around. I think where that shade sail is where they're doing it. I think I'll be sitting here a while. Alright, so like hours later, we're through scrutineering. I think, what's the time? It's like 9 o'clock. It's 20 past 9, and I got in line around 7:30, so it took a while. Hey Chris.
Morning.
Good morning. How's breakfast going?
It's not going.
Oh, well.
I'm on my way back now to do it.
Mechanic slash chef.
Getting a bit slack on my duties.
Hey, I passed scrutineering with flying colours.
Yeah,
No dramas at all, it's good.
that's good.
Alright, we're having breakfast and we're going racing. So I've had my master mechanic check over the 1.8 litres of Fury. Now he's over here cooking up a storm. What do we got, Chris?
Bacon, eggs and sausages.
Bacon, egg and sausages. Oh, my favourite. Yeehaw. So we've got about an hour before we start racing, I'm told. But yeah, car passed scrutineering, no problems. So that's a good start to the weekend as far as I'm concerned. A very, very, what's the word for it? What's the word that I'm looking for? Sun's starting to come out. It's like a wide variety of cars here. So you've got things like this little Datsun over here, and then in the back over there, the red car is Matt's Audi. And then you've got like an AMG over here. Then you sort of look over there, you got Nathan's Honda Civic, Peter's Subaru. You know, it's just such a variety of cars. It's really cool to see. Anyway, I'm gonna eat some breakfast and go racing. talking into these things much today, but first run was not too bad. I did a 38 something, and the second run was terrible. It was like a 43 something, so it was like 5 seconds slower. That time being so much slower was because of the wet road. I couldn't get traction off the line. It just wasn't a fun time. And the best part about it is, my next run's going to be the same. So I'm going to have to just, I've pretty much called it. I've said, all right, well, 38, I can live with that. You know, it hasn't put me in last position. It definitely hasn't put me anywhere near the top. But I mean, look at some of these cars. Like, I'm never going to be at the top. Not in this thing. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and stick this on the roof and go do my third run. Like I said, I'm just going to take it easy. The sun is starting to come out. But I don't think it's going to dry the track before my fourth run. So if it dries the track before the fourth run, I will absolutely send it. On my fourth run, I will give it everything. But don't forget, I've got to run tomorrow, and then I've got to drive home. So play it safe, take the 38, be happy with that. Make up how slow it is somehow. I just want a bit of grip in the front so I can get the launch. See if it works. Yeah. Run of the day. Track seems to have dried out a fair bit, so hopefully I can get a good run in, and if not, I'll be happy with me 38. But the last two runs have been terrible. I did a 43 and a 42, just not getting traction, so we'll give it a all and see what can happen.
Keep moving, mate.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to sit there like that. Righto, race recap. I got no traction in the wet, and I had one of the slowest cars here. So, a little bit disheartening, the fact that my name's pretty well at the bottom of the overall standings. Well, when I say the bottom, so I come 88th overall, and there's, according to the paperwork, there's 102 starters. So it's not too bad. I came 4th in class, which there was 4 of us. But when I look at the times, it's like, where are we? So in my class, which I've now lost for some reason, there we are. So the fastest car in my class was Harry Doling in a Toyota Celica. He did a 31.66. Then you got Martin McLaughlin in a Renault Clio. He did a 33.97. Nathan Apps in his, why is it entered as a Suzuki Swift? Because it's definitely not a Suzuki Swift. It's Type R Honda Civic. But anyway, he did a 34.87. And then there's me and my Ford Laser, best run of 38.71. So a little bit, you know, a little bit disheartening, but at the same time, this is what I'm working with. So this guy is going to get it through the week when we get home, and he's going to take the motor out. What are you going to do? What's your plan, Chris?
Well, we're pretty much going to take the motor out, fix all our minor issues that we've been having, like the clutch slip, a couple of oil leaks, like minor oil leaks, and a couple of minor water leaks. We're going to fix all those little things, and we're going to take the intake off, give it a good clean out, take some bits and pieces that we don't really need in the intake out, and yeah, tidy up the ports, check the valves, make sure everything is sort of seating
So
correctly.
basically maintain it.
Yeah, we're going to give
So
it good maintenance.
A
good
deep
maintenance
clean.
Good maintenance run. So yeah, so hopefully after doing that we can get a bit more power to the ground and we get a bit more power out of the motor.
I'm still keen to actually know how much power this has, because I was claiming 100 horsepower, but I don't know if it's got 100 horsepower at the wheels. It's probably less. But you know what? For a car I paid $800 for, I'm having a ball. So it doesn't owe me $800 anymore. But yeah, we're having fun. We're here. We're at Bathurst. So that's, you know, racing at Bathurst been something I wanted to do since I was a kid. Yeah, I'd like to do the whole circuit, but I think the cheapest track day you can do at Bathurst is something like $3,000, and I don't have $3,000 to throw at that. So anyway, what are we doing now, Chris? Food?
Yeah, we are going to cook up a bit of a feed.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we're going to have some burgers, bacon and eggs on top of some patties, and maybe a little bit extra off to the side if we do a quick run into town.
Run into town. Also got AJ camping with us. So AJ's Undercut Media.
G'day.
Oh, he said g'day. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap it up and I'll come back to you with some food, because everyone loves food.
Sorry, mate.
Come on, show us your Twiggy stick.
Show us, mate.
It's short now. Short now. Blew the load earlier.
Don't spill your beer, Chris.
Oh, you guys are juvenile delinquents.
I said food and he comes out with Twiggy sticks. Look at him.
I'll see you at church tomorrow morning.
Rightio, so we're heading into town. I'm driving the big rig because Chris has had a few too many drinky poos and now he wants some onion. We've got our goodies. He bought an onion, I bought a tomato. We've got some cheese. Oh, actually I've got some fresh cookies too. But yeah, how good's the main street of Bathurst? It's like they put that up for us. Let's go! Rightio, Chris is on the food. What do we got?
We are having a giant burger. We got some chicken, some rissoles, a little bit of bacon, and some sausages. All seasoned with Montreal steak seasoning and some barbecue rub.
And my tomato from town.
Yeah. We are having a massive feed tonight.
This is the real reason I'm slow on the track. It's because I'm fat.
Don't blame me, right?
Entirely Chris's fault. What else we got going on, AJ? Playing with cameras.
Playing with cameras, bit of sun out, gonna have to walk around, grab a beer, go and take some photos.
Hell yeah. I'm on the laptop. So that's our night. Keen for this food though. Whew.
Making quality.
Master chef and head mechanic.
I wouldn't say master chef.
I don't know. Done better than James.
Don't say that. Do not say that one bit.
I'm putting in the video. You've done better than James. James cooked me up a brilliant feed. So James is Chris's brother. Lives in Central West Queensland. And cooked me up amazing. It was like a pasta, a carbonara or something from memory. A couple of years ago now. I was on the way back from Darwin. And yeah, anyway, we stopped in there and we had a feed. Chris has cooked me that many amazing feeds. So, yeah.
Wait till you have James's pulled pork burgers. Pulled pork burgers from James.
James, if you're watching, I want a pulled pork burger.
Yeah.
Like ASAP.
100%. You're gonna love it.
Anyway, that looks amazing. I'm off to eat. Bedtime. It's like 10:30. So, had a mad feed, mad chats, hang out. Chris has been snoring for like half an hour. So yeah, see you in the morning. Oh, I'm up, it's early, and we're gonna go scrutiny again. So hopefully it's nice and quick because the car hasn't changed since yesterday. What do you reckon, Chris?
Yeah, hopefully they're fast about it. I think there's a few more drivers turning up today.
This is
as well,
true.
So I think that's why they might be doing it again.
What I'm more concerned about is what's for breakfast.
Oh. Alright. How hungry are you feeling for breakfast?
I'm always hungry, Chris. Yeah, I'm gonna go get in line for scrutineering and chuck this camera on charge.
So we've been through scrutineering, and Chris, while I was doing that, has got on to breakfast. What's for breakfast, chef?
Bacon, eggs, and some beef patties.
Hell yeah. Master mechanic, master chef, 200 megapixel phone camera guy. Chris has got it all going on. So I'm in running order, I'm in class 2 today. Like, what's it called? Running order 2?
I think it's
Group 2.
Group 2.
So obviously same class as yesterday. I'm still in the under 2.5 litres road registered. But Group 2. So I was in Group 3 yesterday, so I run a little bit earlier in the day. Absolutely froth this Supra. This thing's cool. Got a LS1, I believe, in it. Might be an LS2. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know. It's got a freaking V8 in an old Supra. Oh, look what he's doing with the cheese. Melting cheese. This guy's all over it. Anyway, I've half packed up my camp. but my swag's still a little bit wet on the end because the condensation last night. So a funny thing happened. I came out for a wee at about 3:30, standing right about there, and right there, and there, and there, and like there was a few over there, was kangaroos. So yeah, couldn't quite see them because it was dark, and then all of a sudden I'm like, hang on, what's this movement? I feel like I'm being watched, and I worked it out. And you see, fresh rupu. AJ camped with us last night. Here's his little setup. Got his cot. There he's over there. He's off taking photos of cars. So yeah. So a few cars here that weren't here yesterday. So it should be interesting. I might actually get to beat somebody in my class. There we go. Fingers crossed. We'll see. All I know is I'm keen for this food.
Should be done in a jiffy.
minutes so far, and then you can go home. Still got good tyres.
Oh, another set of tyres up there.
Oh, that's good, dude. You had a good day?
Great time, mate.
Ah,
Thanks for putting it on.
Oh, all time, mate. We love it.
Yeah, good fun.
Yeah. Oh, so it's not careful.
Hey?
You have a can to it. When you see us and they pack up, they have a can.
No, I don't drink, but anyway.
Should be able to fit everything else.
So we're packing up. But I haven't been on this thing much today, but I did it. I got down to a 106.73. Absolutely stoked because I started the day off today at 110 something. And I got down to like 108. So I shaved 2 seconds off my second run. Then I did a 107 and I was like, oh, stoked. I mean, I was happy with 108 because this car, it's not a fast car. But I don't know how I did it. I do. Hey Chris, remember how we were going to get food from that food truck and I didn't because I said I'd be faster? That's what it is. I was faster.
That's why it worked.
I was faster. I did a 107.73, I think I said. 107 something. Pretty sure it was 107.73. No, sorry, 106. 106. I did a 106.73. 77. 70 something. I don't know. I did a 106. I got a 106s. I'm happy. Yeah. A little bit lost for words. It's been a huge weekend. But yeah, we're packing up. We're out of here. Goodbye, Bathurst. We need to do a 300k road trip on back roads and get home. So, birdie. Oh, no, he's gone. There he is. He's getting our leftover bits and pieces. But yeah, so our car's back to street form. Standard wheels and tyres back on it. Well, not standard, but you know what I mean. Not race wheels. Chris's car's packed to the brim. It will be. Trying to keep as much stuff out of my car as possible because I had some really bad tyre rubbing issues on the way down. But yeah, overall, awesome weekend. Thank you to the Bathurst Light Car Club for putting it on. So yeah, round 1 and 2 of the State Hillclimb Championship. Sick. Let's hit the road. So that was really sad to see on the way out of the track. My buddy David in the red TX3, David Hussey, he's pulled up next to me. I said, hey man, how'd you go? And he goes, we don't get to run. And I said, oh, what's going on? And he goes, oh, because the driver of the car that crashed just now has neck injuries and it's going to take too long. They've canned the rest of the thing. And I look around and I see all these ambulances and I'm going, oh no. And it's, you know, it's very sad, you know. I mean, it's part of motorsports. There's accidents, there's injuries, and it's sort of, I mean, even in a car as slow as mine, I could seriously hurt myself. And you know, I hope that driver's okay, and I wish her all the best. And same to everybody who crashed this weekend. I mean, every event that I go to, there's so many accidents. You know, be it a carnacross or be it a hill climb, there's always a crash, and I'm grateful that I got through this one unscathed. But you know, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I mean, I'm pushing this little car as hard as I possibly can, and one day I'm going to come unstuck. You know, either this or the Rodeo. The Rodeo, I've had 2 minor crashes in. I put in a tyre wall up at Ringwood on the tar circuit, and again at Ringwood I actually ran it off the dirt track and into some trees, which, you know, luckily they were little trees, no real damage. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I really, you know, my heart breaks for these people that have just destroyed, you know, really expensive cars, and you know, and the fact they're injured is just terrible. So yeah, those guys, you know, I wish you all the best. Anyway, we're on the road, car's packed up. Look at the view. So at this point it's get fuel and get home. GPS is saying we can be home by 8:30 if we don't stop, so that's pretty well the goal. Realistically, I'd say it'll probably be closer to 9:30 because I do need fuel and roadworks, etc. But yeah, let's get the show on the road. Absolutely beautiful coming through here. So coming into Safala, or near Safala, but just all the hills and everything is gorgeous. Currently sitting behind another competitor, Cole Maynor. A really schmeck buggy, like bug Volkswagen Beetle. Really cool bit of gear, very fast. Not real fast on the road when it's on the trailer though. That's alright, I'm happy to cruise. Looks like a nice place, nice part of the world. Candos, however you say it. That's where they do the burnout thing, I think. Pretty cool. Not a fan of the dirt road though. Yeah. So when I was coming up here, I was stuck behind a van towing a trailer with a motorcycle and sidecar, and I thought, oh, I would have loved to have given this a bit of a run through here, but I didn't get to. Now I do. Really, I'm only taking it easy. Like I'm literally in 4th gear just rolling down the hill. Downshifting either. I've lost Chris, he's gone. I don't know where Chris went, he's still at the top of the hill somewhere. Look at that, 80k speed limit, which is exactly what I'm doing. Rocks, it's cool. Yeah, it was a fun little section. I enjoyed that. So this is the halfway point on our way home. Bylong. For some reason, I remember the general store looking way cooler. I had this idea that it was worth pulling over and taking a photo with, but it's really not. We're getting there though. Not as tough on the way home. Remember I said about how tough I was because I did 300 Ks there, like without getting out of the car, 4.5 hours. Yeah, I'm not as tough on the way home. I'm getting sore. There's not a lot of padding on this seat. Bit more there. Back here, there's, yeah, you can actually take them out, but they're just oh no, this bit you can. Oh yeah, the whole thing's Velcro. It's all Velcro. So yeah, they're Velcroed in. But anyway, I'm getting sore, getting tired. Pretty keen to get home. So I just got a bottle of water out of Chris's fridge. What do you got?
More water.
More water. So yeah, Bylong. What are you doing?
Checking it out. It was going up a few of those hills she was getting on.
Oh, what's that? ZD30s are a kettle? Oh no, they're great, mate.
They are great.
They are great.
I just haven't put a front mount intercooler in, so which is the next thing on the list to get done. Yeah, if I had a front mount intercooler on it, we wouldn't have had a problem going up those hills.
I stopped videoing them because the fella just appeared out of nowhere and started talking. I gone, like, ah, where'd you come from? He was very friendly looking fella. He's I don't know, 70 odd years old. He had no front teeth except these two over here, and he was disputing the fact that the Ford, he said this shouldn't be on a historic rego. He says this isn't a 1930 car, and I looked at him, I said, are you around in the 30s? And he goes, well, no, not quite. I said, oh, so who are you to tell me what historic is then? Anyway, we're on the road again. No more stops, that's it. Unless Chris's car gets hot. Let's hope not, fingers crossed. Can't cross my fingers real well. Anyway, I'm looking at the back of a coal train here. Let's see. Oh, it's a railway crossing, we just missed it. Lucky we stopped. A minute earlier we would have had to stop. Cool. I think we've got like one more cool pass, gorge, canyon, whatever you want to call it. That's about it. My clutch pedal is non-existent. I've got to like pump it a heap of times just to get into first gear, and then yeah, so we've got to deal with that. But between his car overheating and my car having no clutch pedal, it's been a fun drive home. All the things to add to the adventure. So I started losing my clutch pedal last weekend at Ringwood. I just sent her a little too hard. See if I can change. Oh, beautiful. Third to fourth, probably didn't even need a clutch pedal for that. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get off this thing. I'm gonna drive the car. So I don't know what this dude's doing, but I've been behind him a couple of Ks. Hazard lights on, just cruise along at 40 Ks an hour. Like, why not move over and let us around? You're a douche, dude. Get a life. I just realised too, this is that pass where old mate with the trailer screwed me the first time. His building speed downhill, I'll give him that. Still not a lot though, we're still doing 50 Ks an hour. But yeah, coming back through here on the way up, like through these hairpins, I had a guy with a trailer. He's in a van, had a trailer with a, it was like one of those Ural. I think they're like a Russian motorcycle with a sidecar. Anyway. Oh. We're actually doing 60. Speed limit's 80. I can live with that, I suppose. I'm going around this guy as soon as I can though. Stuff him. Chris, you better keep up. Wherever you are, Chris. All I know is this would be so much more fun with nobody in front of me. Yeah, I'm around him. That was a two-handed exercise, shifting and steering and whatnot. Chris got around him too, which is excellent. Yeah, I think this is the last part. I missed out on like showing the first part of that gorge, but this drive is amazing. Now, I've been some places. I've travelled majority of Australia. But this, going through all these canyons or mountains or, what do we call them in Australia? I don't know, a gorge? Surely we call them a canyon. I've been to Kings Canyon, Northern Territory. I mean, if they call that a canyon, I guess these are canyons, you know? Like, this road, it follows, it follows the shape of the land. It's like the movie Cars. I love that movie, the kids movie. And they're talking about Route 66 and how it follows the land. This road follows the land. And it's, you know, it's a little bit bumpy and whatnot. You know, I wouldn't really go too silly along here. I'm sitting on 100, which is the speed limit. But the scenery. It is absolutely spectacular. This has got to be the biggest secret that I didn't know about anyway. Like, I've been to Ayers Rock. I've been to I've been everywhere. I've done the whole Stewart Highway. This is amazing. I'm actually gobsmacked. This is so close to home, and I've never been here. And the more people aren't talking about it. I'd honestly say doing this drive is better than going to Ayers Rock. I would rather do this drive than go back to Ayers Rock. I went to Ayers Rock and I was underwhelmed. I didn't think it was anything that great, to be totally honest. But you gotta watch these things too, like they come out of nowhere. This one's not too bad. It's the bridge. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. The old car. I'm no old car aficionado, but I think that was like an old Morris or something. But yeah, it just doesn't stop. Now, in my opinion, these rocks are way more impressive than Ayers Rock. I can climb on these rocks. I can do whatever I want. I can drive around and look at them. To me, I think that's a win. And I don't have to drive 24, no, it's more. It's like 28 hours to get to them and then pay to go in there just to be told, oh no, you can't touch it. You can't walk on it. What can I do? I look at it? No, I'm absolutely loving this drive. This is awesome. I think the fact that I'm on my way home, I'm appreciating it more because on the way here, like, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it, but coming home, I don't know, I'm seeing a different angle to it. You know, I'm seeing it on I'm not on my way to Bathurst to be able to race my car and tick off something off my bucket list. I'm just on my way home to have a feed and go to sleep. But it just keeps going. You go along so far, it opens out in these beautiful big fields and whatnot, and then it goes back into canyons. This is awesome. I'm saying it right now, I think this is one of Australia's best kept secrets, this road. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. If you haven't done it, you need to do it. So it's the road that goes, well, we're going to go from Jerry's Plains, or we're going into Jerry's Plains soon, half an hour, maybe, I'm not honestly too sure. There's no phone reception out here, so yeah, I don't know, the GPS isn't talking to me. But yeah, you go along and then, look. I'm going to do this every weekend if I can. This is unreal. Absolutely love it. Imagine sitting on the highway the whole way to Bathurst, going through toll roads, getting, you know, it'd have to be $50 worth of tolls going there and back, maybe more. You drive this road for free and look at the view. Spectacular. Bring my motorbike on this road, I think. Just to run just from home to Bylong General Store, get a drink, then turn and some fuel, and then turn around and get home. That's one thing. There's no fuel along here. So from Jerry's Plains to Bylong, no fuel. Coming into more of these mountains. This is awesome. I'm amazed at how good this is. Oh look, we just missed another rail crossing. Just missed the train. Oh, what do we got? We've got a T intersection. Oh, we're on the Golden Highway. There we go. So I'm just thinking about it. If we're on the Golden Highway, we missed the turn. There must have been a turn somewhere because we didn't come this far down the Golden Highway the first time. Not complaining, not even slightly, but we came through another little back way on the way here. I'm sure we didn't come this far. Well, maybe we did. Anyway, that drive was unreal. If you haven't done it, I suggest you do it. It's not so much the road itself that's so great. Like, the road was alright. It's definitely a fun road, but it's the scenery. That scenery was to die for. If you haven't done it, do it. Just coming out of Denman, crossing over the Hunter River. Sun's just about to go down. I thought I'd get one last video showing the beautiful Hunter Valley. Oh, we've got to turn right. It's lots of fun doing this without a clutch. I've got a clutch, it's just not working real good. Tell me that's not a magical sunset. I've thoroughly enjoyed this drive. This has been really cool. Anyway, about an hour to home, I guess. So, see what we can see on the way. So it's coming into Jerry's Plains, and this is where we turned off on the way to Bathurst. I'm going to try and find the street. It's that one there, Pagan Street. We went up there. Pretty sure it was that street. Actually, no, sorry. Yeah, it was. That's no through road. Yeah, it must have been that one. But we went up there and then we turned left and went out like this little goat track, which popped us out. No, it's not. I'm sure it was that one. I'm sure we just went straight. Anyway, coming through Jerry's Plains, getting closer to home. A few stars in the sky now. Chris just caught up to me. Headlights are very bright, Chris. Very, very bright. Especially when you had your spotlights on before. Jesus. Anyway, it's dark, so there's probably not much point videoing anything else from now. So, see you when I get home. Full power! I just had a mad laugh to myself. I saw the big tipper going up the hill, and it's only got a brake light on or tail light on the right hand side, and I've gone, I thought to myself, look at this bloke, he's got a tail light out. But yeah, no, I think they've only got one tail light. I thought it was hilarious. Macchiacci, tell me, was it funny enough? Was that funny enough? Home straight. Not long now. Chris just overtook me. I think he must need to go to the toilet or something. Oh look, he's overtaking that car too. I've decided it's 8:30 and I need food, so I'm going to get some KFC before I get home. Bye Chris. I'm going this way because this is the way the KFC is. So I want to wrap this up in here because there's a bit of light. But yeah, Bathurst. Awesome fun. I didn't think about this with like barely any clutch. See if we can get it back into gear. No, I'm in first. Beauty.
Okay, my man.
Okay. But yeah, like, subscribe, all the standard stuff. Awesome weekend. I'm so tired and hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast. Yeah.